means to perceive of it, to understand. So those are, see, the Buddha said, through sense we become attached. And the Buddha emphasized the importance of detachment. To detach means to decondition yourself. It means to perceive of it, to understand what's happening from a different way. So I'm trying to explain a different way. Never label it, never call it anything, never resist it. And it loses its power over you. In that way you can go to the dentist and feel no pain. They can take off your, they can do an orthopedic amputation and you experience no pain at all. But the instant you resist it or call it pain, then it's very severe. As they munch on the bone, you can shriek right through the ceiling. That comes from resisting it. So when we get to meditative techniques, we'll talk more about the now of riding the crest of the moment. The minute you label a thing, anticipate it or resist it, you're off the crest of the moment. If you stay in the exact moment of now, means you cannot resist anything whatsoever, then you're in a very high space and you can transcend vertically in an instant into a great space. Then you're beyond suffering. To suffer is to resist the wave. Pain is one thing, suffering is another. They're not the same thing at all. You have to recondition your mind. Pain is one thing, suffering is something else. It's possible to experience incredible pain without any suffering. And it's possible to suffer a great deal without actually being in pain. So you dissociate the two things. Suffering is the resistance of that which is painful, but when you let go resisting pain, it loses its capacity to cause you to suffer. Anybody who's ever had narcotics knows that. If you ever had a gallbladder attack and they give you a shot of opium, it's incredible. The pain is still there, but it doesn't bother you in the slightest. You don't even care if it's there. Because it's not you, you're not suffering from it. And it's a delightful and miraculous state. And you can see why opium was called many years ago, or morphine was called God's own medicine, because it took you out of the suffering. But the pain still was there. So it's a dissociating. So pain is one thing, suffering is another. And letting go of resisting things is the way out of the pain of anything. Any more questions? And then we'll stop and we'll talk to anybody who wants to talk. And